Hey everyone, welcome to today's Speed Clean with me. This is a complete disaster cleaning. My house is completely trashed and this is a real life messy house clean with me. I always pack every Sunday a long cleaning video that has a ton of cleaning motivation but also is just real life cleaning. I am a mom of 3 boys and a military spouse. My name is Becca and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. If you love cleaning motivation, you will absolutely love my channel. Let's hop into today's video, and we are starting off in my bedroom, and I love to start the day with making my bed, so we are going to do just that.
Time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't stay no more. Oh, come run away. Don't be afraid. We'll be okay. And I know it's the right thing to do. Let's break away. All colors will fade. Let's go our own way. Now's the time to decide what to do, and I'll stand by you. By you. I'll stand by you. Now's the time to decide what to do. Let's break away.
So we recently went to Connecticut, which is my home state. I had to go get my oldest son, whose father still lives in Connecticut. That is where I'm from, so I like to go back every so often anyways, and we decided to take a week and just go and visit and sightsee and see people, and it was such an amazing time. But as you know, when you travel, you come back, there's a lot of unpacking, you have to clean, all of that good stuff. I left the house relatively clean, but we did have house guests while we were gone, and they did not make a huge mess or anything like that, but there was still some, deeper cleaning that needed to be done. And we kind of came home and trashed the house a bit ourselves the first few days, kind of just trying to relax and get back to normalcy again. And it took me a few days to go through these suitcases and unpack them, but we're finally doing it now. Let me know in the comments down below if you're the type of person who unpacks as soon as you get home or by the next morning. Are you somebody who is more like me and just kind of rests and relaxes for a few days until you kind of have to unpack?
Somehow this is beautiful. Yeah. About time we let things go. Is this our destiny? Just like it was meant to be. Yeah.
There is this great feeling though when I'm all done unpacking for everybody in the house, where I can actually find things again. I'm not trying to sift through suitcases or anything like that, and everything's in its home and where it belongs. I can pick outfits again without digging through a pile of clothes. So even though it takes me a little bit to get it done, it always feels so great when it is done.
Now's the time to decide what to do, and I'll stand by you. By you. I'll stand by you. Now's the time to decide what to do. Let's break away.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness.
So this is my husband's suitcase, and we all kind of packed in our own suitcases. I had my own, the boys had theirs, and then my husband had his own, but I didn't do any laundry while we were there. I made sure to pack enough for everybody so that we did not have to do laundry. I just did not want to be bothered with it because, my oldest was at his dad's house, but that still makes a family of 4, which is a lot of laundry, and I didn't want to have to try and do it in between sightseeing and seeing everybody. So I just said, I'll pack enough and we'll deal with it when we get home. And that's exactly what you see me doing now. I'm just separating all the dirty laundry, separating the boys from the pile. I wanted to put it all in one suitcase, obviously isolate it since it's dirty, and put all the clean clothes in mine so that we knew what was clean and what was not.
Simply see that I was sick at heart and I am in deep debt. The climb we did was unreal. You made me so speechless. I just can't believe it.
And with that being said, we are going to do a ton of laundry in this video on top of cleaning. One of the reasons why this video is so insanely long is because there's just so much going on in this video, and I wanted to share it all with you guys. So I did a ton of laundry because we had blankets, we had multiple loads of our own clothes to do. I think I had 3 loads just for Chris and I. Then I had a load for the boys. I had blankets that we had brought with us that I had to do. There was a basket full of towels that needed to be washed. So a lot of laundry needed to get done, and I was so proud of myself at the end of the day for getting just about all of it done.
I rise from the ashes with pins and patches. We carry on. I rise from the ashes. I heal from your passion. My doubts are gone.
Next, we're going to work on my bathroom because that is just another area that is completely trashed. I had stuff all over the place because I started to slightly unpack but not really put things away, and it really just needed to be cleaned. And like I said, we had already been home for a few days at this point. Chris was shaving and I was doing my makeup and all that stuff, so it was already a mess at this point, and I was just ready to wipe the slate clean. Do you ever get like that? For me, when I start cleaning, I just feel like I might as well just clean all of this. I might as well just keep going in all these dirty areas, even though it takes me all day, and this literally took me so many hours. But by the end of the day, the whole house was clean, and it just felt so amazing, and I knew that I would have that feeling if I just kept going. So that's what I did. Let me know in the comments down below if you're like that as well.
We were undiscovered, didn't care for one another, you and I. Thought I was okay, till something in me changed, don't know why. You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping.
My makeup sponge from doing my makeup the day before was actually slightly dirty, so we're gonna go ahead and wash that really quick. I usually wash it every time after I do my makeup, but I was in a rush that day and figured I'll get to it when I get to it. So that's exactly what I did. I also got these nail clippers. It was a nail clipper set with a small nail clipper, a big nail clipper, and tweezers. I got them from Walmart. They are the Equate brand. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But they had these little white holders that they were in, which is super cute, and the idea of it was really like pretty, I guess you could say, but they do slide off really easily, so I'm not sure the functionality of it. But they were in my makeup case, and it's white, so they got makeup all over them, so I just wanted to clean it off before I put them away.
You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end.
As far as cleaning products that I'll be using on the bathroom today, I am using my Method Daily Granite Cleaner on the countertops, and then on the toilet I will be using my Mr. Clean spray. I can't remember what the name of it is called, but it's just an all-purpose cleaner by Mr. Clean. I like using it on the toilets, and I have it, it works, and I might not buy it next time just because I really like the Clorox urine remover spray to clean the toilet, but I have not been able to find it since all this stuff went down, and I keep my eye out for it every single time. That is my go-to, but if that's not there, I go ahead and grab the Mr. Clean one.
You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends. In the end, something more than friends. In the end.
'Cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second, I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain.
To finish off this bathroom, I'm going to give it a mop with my Bissell steam mop. I praise this thing all the time. If you've been around for a while, you know I absolutely love this thing. I always clean our bathroom tile with it. Just feels like, you know, with the steam that it's getting it really like sanitized and clean. Maybe it's not, but that's just how I feel. It makes me feel good about it at the end of the day. So I always use this in the bathroom.
And free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go.
In between changing rooms, we will stop in the laundry room and go ahead and switch the loads.
I just don't want this moment to end. Don't jump into that car tonight. I'm not leaving without a fight. Now you're always on my mind. Turn around, hold me tight. Turn around and we will be alright. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me. You don't need no space. Just follow me. Like a mirror you
If I have more than 1 or 2 shirts that I need to hang dry, I typically will take them and bring them into my closet and just hang them up on the bottom rack thing and let them dry.
But now you say you gotta go.
Now we are moving on to the playroom, which thankfully is not too bad today. My children have been hanging out downstairs more lately, so they haven't been making as huge of a mess. And with mom and dad home, typically they're not in the playroom for too long. They like to be wherever we're at, and a lot of the times that my playroom gets destroyed is whenever I'm trying to get ready and I need the kids close to me, so I keep them upstairs in the playroom. But lately with mom and dad home, we haven't been needing to do that, so this room hasn't been getting as much of a disaster as it usually would.
Like a mirror, you reflect me. I just don't want this moment to end. Always think of you when spring comes. Like it's something in the air at that time. Don't know why. Always dream of you when spring comes. It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends. Stayed in bed till Wednesday, fell in love with you right there and then. I was young, couldn't see that. Couldn't see that. Leather jacket, though it's too cold. Saw your face in the crowd, and I think without eyes, her just perfect. Yeah, she's beautiful. Never thought you'd be here. It took me by surprise when I met you in the doorway. Had a friend of a friend. Never thought I would see you this soon, but hope she really loves you. 'Cause I swear you deserve everything. Wish that I knew that sooner. We got sober, it was over, but I told you I'll do it all over again.
I really try when I have days like this where I'm doing a ton of laundry to fold the laundry as soon as it's done in the dryer or as soon as I go to switch the loads, but as soon as it comes out of that dryer, I try to fold it. That doesn't always happen because I'm human, life goes on, I'm not perfect, and some days I don't have the time, but ideally I like to try and fold it right away. And like I said, I was already cleaning this entire day anyway, so I made sure to stay on top of the laundry.
Tell me a lie, and I tell you too. I say that I'm happy for the two
I apologize for the lighting here. I have no idea what my camera was doing or why it did that, but for whatever reason it dimmed it down, but it does not stay like this the whole video, I promise. Now we're moving on to the boys' room, and just like my room, their suitcase needed to be unpacked as well. All of their clothes were still in their suitcase, so I needed to really take everything out and fold it up. I went ahead and packed both boys in one suitcase. I usually do that because their clothes are so small right now that I can get away with doing that. No need to have an extra suitcase if we don't need to. So everything was in one. This is all their clean clothes that was left over. I am literally surprised that they even had any because I thought I packed just enough, but apparently, once again, I overpacked because that's what I do. For those of you who have been around for a while, I'm sure you are noticing that the room was redone. If you don't follow me on my other channel, or if you're new here, I recently did a room makeover in this room. I am still so obsessed with how it turned out. I am so in love with it. It turned out even better than I imagined. Everything blended together so well. My vision in my head came to life, and I just absolutely love how it turned out. If you're new here and you don't know about my other channel, I currently started a new channel where I do vlogs and I do makeovers. So if you like decorating and makeovers and stuff like that, be sure to go over to that channel. If you enjoy mom, get it all done style vlogs, I usually always pack them with a lot of motivation to help you get whatever you need done. I like to share recipes, all that kind of fun stuff. So if you like that type of content, that channel will be linked down below, always in the description box, and I will also link this room makeover in that description box as well.
Some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight. Didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep.
Gonna go ahead and fold this load of laundry really quick before we move on to cleaning another room.
I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. In
Okay, y'all, I really needed to clean the boys' bathroom because this was probably like the only room that I did not clean before we left. I did not have enough time and I felt like it was whatever. Really, I'm going to come back. It's still going to be a mess. Nobody's using it. It's not affecting anything. The little boys don't make a huge mess, so it wasn't too bad, but I did not get a chance to clean it before leaving. So I knew for sure that I will be cleaning this room today because it needed it.
You're making time, time, time. You're making time, time, time. What makes it worth the while? You will make it in time. You will find a way. Slow it down, dreams are yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. You're making time, time, time. You're making time, time, time. What makes it worth the while? You will make it in time. How did we end up here in the corner looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No, no. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me. But now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of. How can you be so calm around me when I act desperately? You used to be the one getting crazy when I'd be hard to reach. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No, no. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when
This is the last load of laundry that we will be dealing with today. I am really bad at letting the last load of laundry sit in the dryer until I or somebody in the house needs the dryer again. So there are times where for a few days or a week, there will be a load of laundry that sits in the dryer. This was not the case because the next day I had a couple more loads to do. But typically the last load at the end of the day stays in the dryer for who knows how long. And I did throw clothes in the wash, but I hadn't ran it yet. I wasn't starting that until the next day, but I just wanted to toss them in there so they weren't on the floor. And now we are moving to downstairs, and the downstairs wasn't completely horrible, but the kitchen and the dining room were pretty bad. So I really just needed to get everything cleared out, put away, and wiped down.
can't get any words. No. We can pretend that we're just friends, yeah. But who are we kidding? We can pretend that we feel nothing. But if you're game, I am willing to jump. 'Cause I've
It had been a while since I took the table runner off and really like deep cleaned underneath it and everything, because we typically don't move it. And when we do, I will clean underneath the spots where we moved it, but where the centerpiece was, I hadn't really cleaned underneath that in a while. Some of y'all might think that's gross. Some of y'all might understand because you do it too, but I thought it was about time to take off the table runner anyways and throw it in the wash. Doesn't really get all that dirty because, like I said, we will literally move the edges out of our way. We don't eat on it. We don't mess with it really. So, but every now and then it's good to wipe things like that down and give them a good wash.
Only you move me to the rhythm. We can't pretend that we have changed yet, but who are we kidding? We can't pretend that we feel nothing and keep it hidden now. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just giving.
So just like the rest of the unpacking, I still had not unpacked our snack bag from our travels. I packed this bag filled with snacks because we were traveling from South Carolina to Connecticut, which is a long drive, and you're driving through DC and you're driving through New York City. So it is even longer because those are high traffic areas. So I made sure to pack plenty of snacks to keep the children occupied and fed and happy and all of that. But like I said, I still hadn't really gone through all of the unpacking. So we are going to do that now.
Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm.
While I cleaned all day, Chris actually went ahead and smoked some ribs on the grill, and he made dinner. So I'm going to clean up everything from that now because this was right after dinner. The ribs were amazing. They were so good. He has been perfecting his recipe with them, and the taste was just on point. It was perfect, guys. It tasted, I can't even explain it. It was sweet, but not overly sweet, and also it was just a perfect barbecue sauce. He did such an amazing job. It was so delicious, but we're gonna clean up from dinner as well while we're in the kitchen.
From all those lonely nights and heartbreaks, and I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide.
It doesn't matter how much I really just don't want to do dishes on a certain day. I always have the motivation to get my butt up and do them, because I know once my sink is empty and all cleared out again and all the dishes are clean, the dishwasher's running, it's just such an amazing feeling to have a clean sink, clean kitchen, empty sink, all of it just feels so amazing.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all my slip-ups and mistakes, and now I'm just pointless without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bed?
I swear my sink is not always full with dishes. I do have days where my sink stays empty most of the days, It is really hard to have every day of the week and not get behind on stuff. It just happens. It's normal life. It literally takes a day for my sink to get this full. Like a full day of me not doing the dishes, this is what my sink looks like. But more often than not, I do try to keep up with them for the most part so that at the end of the day, it's not so hard to clean up the dishes. But every now and then it just gets out of hand and I don't stress about it. I just get to it when I can and I don't worry about it. And if your house gets like this, don't stress about it either. Just do it as you can. It will get done eventually. And I promise you that your babies will not remember the mess. They will remember the time spent together. And that's just something I always remind myself of when I look at a mess and I know it's getting out of control, but we're having fun, we're hanging out as a family, we're having a good day, whatever it may be. I try to remind myself of that instead of sweating the mess and letting it get to me.
I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to never end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you looked like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to never end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. All the memories just lingers on repeat like it is never gonna stop. I can't help myself from feeling all alone, but you got me good, but you got me good.
Since we're all done with the dishes, we're going to move on to the stovetop and the countertops. On the stovetop, I am just using a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Thin Sheet, I believe it's called. It's basically a thin magic eraser, and this is seriously one of the best inventions along with the magic eraser. I love this thing. It's so perfect for cleaning messes in the kitchen, and it's so perfect for cleaning the stovetop, and it's heavy duty. I mean, this thing gets it done. I am going over my stovetop with the granite spray just because it was so messy. It was so messy that I was like, I either have to grab another magic eraser sheet or I'll just go ahead and quickly go over it with the spray I'm about to use anyways. I have used it on this before. It doesn't mess up the stainless steel at all. I mean, obviously it's not made for it, but it also doesn't mess with it either.
Just be nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from
we are going to finish this cleaning video off with taking care of this bar area. This is the catch-all area for everybody in the house. We come in, we drop our stuff here. There's mail, there's school stuff, there's iPads. It's a little bit of everything just gets stuck here. So I try to clean it every few days so it doesn't get out of control, and it was starting to get out of control. I want to thank you so much for choosing to click on this video today. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and join the family. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and thank you for all the love and support you guys always give my channels. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.